take this Coke can, empty it out completely. I would like you in your mind to please take a mental snapshot of this can. And now, I'm just going to crush it. What I'd like to do is to see if we can, by simply envisioning the can as it was 30 seconds ago, restore it to its former shape. I wonder if we can somehow take the crumple out of this can. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You see, when you change the way that you think, things began to subtly happen around you. At first, you wonder if maybe you're imagining it. But slowly but surely, things begin to change. Did you hear that? That dent is a little bit smaller, but you're never sure at first. You think, maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, but after a while, things change so much that you can no longer doubt. That dent is much smaller than it was before, isn't it, sir? Is this dent smaller? Can you tell? It's almost gone completely, isn't it? And it's going to come out. That one right there is about to come out. In fact, it's getting smaller even as you're watching it, isn't it? This can is slowly becoming perfectly cylindrical again. Now there's just one tiny dent in it. Now that would be impressive enough. But wouldn't it be even more impressive if somehow by the power of our minds we could actually reseal this can? Imagine the top of a Coke can just as it was when it came out of the refrigerator at 7-Eleven. Let's see if we can make it change. Sir, would you do me a favor? Would you feel that right there? Is that sealed? That can is perfectly sealed. What temperature is it? It's a little, well, it's a little cool on the top here. Let's see if we can change that. Let's see if we can actually fill this empty can with ice-cold Coca-Cola. Do you hear anything in here, man? Listen carefully. Whoa, did you hear that?
I did.
You hear that? That is ice-cold Coca-Cola being injected right into the can from the nether world. Would you hold your hand out, sir? Would you tell me, oh, you hear that? You hear that? Would you say that can is now maybe a third full?
Yeah.
Let's put some more in. Let's see if we can actually fill this can completely with ice-cold Coca-Cola. So you hear anything? You hear that? Would you say that's maybe 2/3 full of Coke now?
2/3.
What temperature is it?
It's cool.
It's more than cool, isn't it? Yeah, it's cold. I never have to buy Coke. What you just saw is a trick. It creates the impression that my mind can change the world around me. Up here, that's an illusion. But where you sit, the principle is ultimate reality, because the thoughts, the grand illusions, if you will, that you harbored in your mind since you were a child have already created for you a quality of life, a level of income, a degree of success, a measure of happiness that will never improve or change much until you are able to identify your illusions, expose them to the light of reality, and eliminate them.